Hi everyone and welcome for this video of apitherapy, where we'll be talking about the sensation of amazement, how to be amazed by nature, and how the bees do this. They do it in many different ways. I'm talking about this in apitherapy because the sensation of being amazed by nature, it's inspiring us and it's healing. This sensation, when we feel this from nature, it's healing us. Point is made. So one of those, for me, one of the greatest is when, very simple, I'm a beekeeper. So when I open up a hive and if I need to find, or if I just find right away very easily the queen bee, there's a feeling that is very special, very specific. When we see a queen bee, you see on the video now, you see it, image. When we see a queen bee, we see something special. It's the same egg as a worker bee. They're both female bees. The worker bee will live about 7 weeks. The queen bee can live up to 7 years. It's about 50 times longer. Not all queen bees will live 7 years, of course, but it gives you an idea. Weeks and years. When we see a queen bee, we see a bee that will see many generations of bees, of worker bees. It's a little bit like our soul, and compared to one incarnation. Being a worker bee is like an incarnation. Being a queen bee is like being the soul, seeing all those different incarnations, generations moving, developing ahead of us. It's very special, and it comes from the same egg. So when we see a queen bee, and also, just one other thing, the queen bee, you know, probably is laying the eggs of all the bees. So she's the mother of all those bees. Exactly like our soul, the mother of all our incarnations. Making some connections there, just to understand the inspiration we live when we see it. Because, you know, things that are amazing and very beautiful, we see it once, we're amazed. We see it twice, we're still amazed. We see it 3 times, we'll be even more amazed. When it's really beautiful, when it's really special and symbolic, there's something special that makes us even more and more amazed every time. Not the same with some usual movie. Not the same. That's why some piece of arts we don't keep for that long, and we don't watch them every single day, because it's not that symbolic. It's not that precious. It's not that amazing. There are exceptions, but most of them are not that amazing. Some things in nature are really amazing, and seeing a queen bee is one of those. So the queen bee is laying all those eggs. She represents the soul on earth. Because we talk about the soul sometimes, we don't see it. We talk about people, we talk about the soul and all this, but how concrete does that really become for us, for our point of view? Well, it depends. It changes from one person to another. But when we see a queen bee, we really see something that comes from the same egg on earth, something physical. We see it, and that became soul-like, but physically, and really doing it. And even the vibration of it, the preciousness of it, and the beehive, we feel it. All the bees will try to protect the queen bee. They are there around to feed it, to nourish it, because we know it's the queen, it's so precious. So they're there. And every single time I see a queen bee, I'm more amazed every single time. So this video is just to share you some feelings of the beekeeper, some experiences, some things we live as beekeepers that are really truly amazing. And seeing a queen bee in a hive is exactly like that. Now it's becoming more and more usual to see queen bees because there's videos all over the place. You know, we have phones, we take videos, pictures, and now pretty much everyone would have seen by today a queen bee on video or in photo. And it's becoming normal to see it. But this is just because of the context where it's put. It's in a video on YouTube or Facebook. When you see it in nature, it's amazing because it's part of a full beehive. And when it's a huge beehive, I don't know, 6, 7 supers high, like it's huge. And there's one queen bee in there. When you see it, you feel it right away and you're truly deeply amazed. This is the vibration of the soul, which even as humans, we don't feel that much. When we meet people, sometimes we feel it. You know, our soulmate will feel the vibration of the soul. Yes, from time to time, we can feel it with people, with friends, with families. Sometimes we feel it. We know we've seen each other in previous lives. We kind of feel something that we know each other since even before being born. Like sometimes, yes, we'll feel this. But it's rare. When we see a queen bee, we see it physically. It's amazing because it's physical. When we see people, we have to somehow represent, imagine the soul somehow, and everybody does it differently. But when we see a queen bee, it's the reality of the soul, but physically on earth. It's like a huge message of hope. It's a vibration of love, but with huge energy of hope that enters, for me, my heart. It enters my heart right away, and it fills me with hope. And I wanted to share this with you. If you have a chance, if you know a beekeeper, ask him, can I see a queen bee someday? Could you take me at a beehive and, show me a queen bee? And have a look. You'll feel it. And I'm telling you, every time it's more and more special. It's that level of quality of feelings. It's not just like a usual movie. You watch it once, oh, it was fun. And the next time, boring. It's not like that at all. It's the type of stuff that you live once, and the more you live it, the more intense it gets. This is fascinating because you feel the vibration of the soul right there physically. It's demonstrated right in front of us. I wanted to share you this. I hope you get the message. I hope you feel it at least a little bit and it does inspire you. If it does, share this video as much as you like so that many people can get this and see beyond what we usually see in a video on YouTube, Facebook, whatever, social media you watch, Instagram or whatever else. Go beyond what is becoming normal on a phone or on your computer. That is not the intensity we should be looking for. I'm putting some footage in this video so that at least you see it once if you didn't before, but it's not like the real thing. Seeing a queen bee in real life, surrounded by the bees and all those, it's huge. You feel the difference right away, the vibration. And the more you live it, the more precise your feeling of this, the more hope you receive when you see it. As soon as you see a queen bee, you know that life is possible on earth. You know that the soul will manage. The soul will make it work. Our souls, in terms of humans, will make it work. Will bring intelligence, will bring life, abundance of life as soon as you see this queen bee. So that's what I wanted to share with you all today. I hope you appreciate it. And I also hope that will be many nourishing this feeling. Even if you're not beekeeper, you don't have to. Ask a beekeeper to go and watch and look, and you'll be delighted. So thank you for watching, and see you another time for another apitherapy video.